everyone, my name is Lori Romy, and for today's video I will be reading a poem by Roald Dahl called Attention Please, Attention Please. So here we go. Attention please, don't dare to talk, don't dare to sneeze, don't doze or daydream, stay awake, your health, your life's at stake. Ho ho, you say, they can't meet me. Ha ha, we answer, wait and see. Did any of you ever meet a child called Goldie Pinklesweet, who on her 7th birthday went to stay with Granny down in Kent? At lunchtime on the second day of dearest little Goldie's stay, Granny announced, I'm going down to do some shopping in the town. Do you know why Granny didn't tell the child come along as well? She's going to the nearest inn to buy herself a double gin. So out she creeps, she shuts the door. And Goldie, after making sure that she is really by herself, goes quickly to the medicine shelf. And there her little greedy eyes see pills of every shape and size. Such fascinating colors too. Some green, some pink, some brown, some blue. All right, she says, let's try the brown. She takes one pill and gulps it down. Yum, yum, she cries. Hooray, what fun! They're chocolate-coated, every one. She gobbles 5, she gobbles 10. She stops her gobbling only when the last pill's gone. There are no more. Slowly she rises from the floor. She stops. She hiccups. Dear, oh dear, she starts to feel a triple queer. You see, how could young Goldie know, for nobody had told her so, that Grandmama and her old relation suffered from frightful constipation. This meant that every night she'd give herself a powerful laxative, and all the medicines that she bought were naturally of this sort. The pink and the red and the blue and the green were all extremely strong and mean, but far more fierce and meaner still was Granny's little chocolate pill. Its blast effect was quite uncanny. It used to shake up even Granny. In point of fact, she did not dare use them more than twice a year. So can you wonder little Goldie began to feel a wee bit moldy? Inside her tummy, something stirred. A funny gurgling sound was heard. And then, oh dear, from deep within, the ghastly rumbling sounds begin. They rumbulate and roar and boom. They bounce and echo around the room. The floorboards shake, and from the wall some bits of paint and plaster fall. Explosion whistles, awful bangs, were followed by the loudest claims. A man next door was heard to say, a thunderstorm is on the way. But on and on the rumbling goes. A window cracks, a lamp ball blows. Young Goldie clutched herself and cried, there's something wrong with my inside. This was, we very greatly fear, the understatement of the year. For wouldn't any child feel crummy with loud explosions in her tummy? Granny, at 2:30 came in, weaving a little from the gin, but even so she quickly saw the empty bottle on the floor. My precious laxatives, she cried. I don't feel well, the girl replied. Angrily, Grandma shook her head. I'm not really surprised, she said. Why can't you leave my pills alone? With that, she grabbed the telephone and shouted, listen, send us quick, an ambulance, a child is sick. It's number 50 Fontville Road. Come fast, I think she might explode. We're sure you do not wish to hear about the hospital where they did a lot of horrid things with stomach pumps and rubber rings. Let's answer what you want to know. Did Goldie live or did she go? The doctors gathered around her bed. There's really not much hope, they said. She's going, gone, they cried. She's had her chip, she's dead, she's died. I'm not so sure, the child replied, and all at once she opened wide her great big bluish eyes and sighed and gave the anxious docs a wink and said, I'll be okay, I think. So Goldie lived and back she went, at first to Granny's place in Kent. Her father came the second day and fetched her in a Chevrolet and drove her to their home in Dover, but Goldie's troubles were not over. You see, if anyone takes enough of any highly dangerous stuff, one will invariably find some traces of it left behind. It pains us greatly to relate that Goldie suffered from this fate. She'd taken such a massive fill of this unpleasant kind of pill, it got into her blood and bones and messed up all her chromosomes and made her constantly upset, and she could never really get the beastly stuff to go away. And so the girl was forced to stay for 7 hours every day within the everlasting gloom of what we call the ladies' room. And after all, the WC is not the gayest place to be. So now, before it is too late, take heed of Goldie's dreadful fate. And seriously, all jokes apart, do promise us across your heart that you will never help yourself to medicine from the medicine shelf. Thank you very much for viewing my video. I hope you enjoy the poem as much as I do.